had an enormous amount here at the SCG over the last couple of days. Will they continue to flick it around and possess the footy as much as they had under Chris Scott?
Menzel slips in and out of trouble and gets it on the boot. He's proven himself to be a goal kicker.
And Daniel Menzel puts through his 6th for the year. If he was any cooler, he would have done a bit of... Oh, what a mark that is! Johnson with a different opponent in Richards. Oh. And I reckon that's a statement to say, hey, I can play anywhere. For a second Geelong goal in the opening couple of minutes. Flying start by the visitors.
So valuable. They've gone and jumped right out of the blocks here.
McGlynn again trying to escape the clutches. Otten's getting down and dirty, but the umpire's picked out a free to Mumford, I think, on the bottom of all of that. There's 7 goals, 4. And I reckon he's done enough. Sydney hit back. Cat defence closing. Scarlett, always formidable. Prized it out. Beautifully done. Selwood giving it back to him. That might have been in the back. Goods had it for a moment, let it go, drew the contact and comes up with a free. Goods should put Sydney in front for the first time tonight. Jack, a little kick forward, straight to Corey Enright.
No need for that.
50.
It's a free kick because Chapman was put down.
Yours, mate.
See behind the ball there, it's McGlynn, I think, comes through and just bowled.
Just giving him a nudge.
This is his first scoring attempt for the year, in fact, but has 50 to his name over the years. Be a very handy one for Geelong at this stage. It's away to the right, but it holds its line, and it's through. Numbers with Sydney here, and the numbers know what prevails. Although Everett's having a moment here, a nervous moment that just got a lot worse.
Oh, gee.
Crowd trying to put him off his game a fraction, but unworried, puts it through, Geelong in front. It was Varco. He hesitated, tried to sell one, couldn't. Bartel and Chapman, was that high? It was minute. And Paul Chapman, for his second of the night, is generally a sharp shooter, and that is no exception.
Bird, important kick here, out across the face. Scarlett was there. Cats had numbers around it. Bartel swings it blind, giving Goods the footy to O'Keefe. They need the veteran to stand up, and stand tall he does. Get off the ground, give his teammates a chance to come over the top. Taylor Hunt escaping. Nice collect by Wojcinski, and a good ball. Danger here for Sydney. That's gone all the way. Untouched. Geelong goal.
Harry Taylor's had the watch on Goods for most of the night and done a pretty serviceable job, although Goods remains a real threat and in the back. Love watching him go about his work. Shane Mumford, the former Cat, to keep his new team in the comp tonight.
Paul, I think it's time for both sides to play the basics. You'll get a massive advantage.
Oh, misfire from Shaw. Varco, time to size it up, time to get the logistics right, and he did.
If the Swans can get a goal, they can get right back in this.
And this is the danger man, Josh Kennedy.
They might be able to do that here. Quick kick in from McGlynn, not perfect, but doesn't have to be. Goods with the up and the out. Bird, and there he is, the man for the moment. Kennedy puts it through, it's still alive. Mooney outnumbered, went to ground, looked for the free, didn't get it. Grundy had the mark paid, or Jettis got the odds against him here, both in numbers and experience. And experience tells. Enright, Scarlett on the advance, Ling within range. He too knows how to find the goals, as he duly shows. Kicks to a couple of one-on-ones. Who's got it on the deck? Geelong had. Mackie couldn't escape cleanly, and Hanbury shows tenacity. Wojcinski shows that blistering pace, and the drive kick, which might go for another long, magnificent goal to David Wojcinski.
Corey and Bartel floating in, missing a mark he would normally take. Ottens, Pods, have another go. He won't miss that, surely. He doesn't. The Cats are home.
In atrocious conditions, the Cats just gaining the upper hand in the final quarter and posting their 4th win of the season, 11-15-81, for the Swans 7-12-54. Their first win at the SCG since round 12, 2002. Wojcinski with 3 goals for the Cats, Chapman with 2, for the Swans, Bevan and Mumford each with 2. No injuries to the coaches, and Chris Scott has only admiration for his undefeated side.
The effort was the most pleasing thing by a long way. We still don't think we're playing brilliant footy, but we are playing really tough, committed footy against the side that pride themselves on that. And we spoke during the game about how much we respect the way they go about it. We knew it was going to be a tough contest. But again, almost every week I've stood in front of you guys, I've marvelled a little bit at the strength of character of our players, and it was just another example of it tonight.
You know, we have had a pretty intense run. It, you know, there's been some pretty tough games, hard physical games, and I think our endeavour's been, you know, very good. But the reality is, when you come up against one of the best teams over the last 6 years, with as many good players who go as hard as they do for 4 quarters, you know, we come up short. So I've always said we need to improve as a footy team, and you know, I think we come away tonight still knowing we've got to improve.